Hello. I am here. I'm just sorting things out. Hi Mercedes. Yeah, Drax talking about putting together a voice chat. Yeah, could you imagine that? No, everybody's getting cancelled instantly. Yeah, first race, they shut me down. the filth, the pure filth. Just chilling, just before the race. No panic, 5 minutes till qualifying. Taking it easy. A couple of pints of Yorkshire's finest by us. Tea, that is, not Tetley's bitter. Not even a John Smith's. Too late in the evening, and no, I have lagers and ciders in the fridge, but I fancy a beer. But I don't have any beer, so I'm having Yorkshire tea as usual. So let's have a look. Who have we got? Benbow, me, Murph, and Stevie. STD. Yeah, Senior Team Durex. STD, sponsored by Durex. Seeing as we are quite literally the old farts on the grid, every last one of us, in fact, all four of us, in our mid-40s we'll go with, okay? We're the youngsters. But, I mean, of course, we're going to be the youngsters because, I mean, look at the grid. No hun. Right. Okay, we have finished with the naughtiness now, so... Hello. Ooh, scary. How are we? Are we good? Oh, the chat's not working on YouTube again. Doesn't pop out anymore. That's annoying. Late one, Sparkles, evening. Yeah, thank you for the look. I'm going to need it. Last season, I jumped in as an amateur, and it was Group 4 cars, and I was in a Lambo, so I did quite well. This is everybody in the same car. I don't think I've got pro pace, but we'll see what we can do. Worst case scenario, we lose. Nothing new there. It's fine. Make sure. Missing softs. So yeah, I'm now second pro behind Benbow. Benbow being our team's main chance for pro points, quite frankly. He dominated last season. Again, you know, he was in the Lambo, but he's also lightning fast. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep up to the pros. I'll do my best, but we shall see. It could be disappointing. Have a plan for the race. I tested the plan twice. Neither time did it work as it should have. So we'll see. Now you see, late one. You say the McLaren's a great car. It's understeery as all hell. And as a for a car that slow, it should not be this thirsty. I'm sorry to say. It's a thirsty beast. It doesn't get a lot of laps here in the. I've scared Danig. I've left the camera on. Sorry. Shall we just? There we go. We'll make Danig comfortable. And then we'll make him a little more uncomfortable because why not? We can. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Mercedes. It's it feels, in terms of understeer, worse than the Lambo was last season. So that might be my only hope this season, in the fact that I'm so used to understeer from the Lambo, I might just gel better with this car than other people have. Oh, qualifying starting. I better, you know, focus. Ooh, 20 minutes. Ooh, let's go. So, the wonderful T598 with its cyclical way of having to go around everything. Don't need any of that. That's good. Don't need to worry about fuel at this point. Just... yeah. I mean, yeah, I can understand that, Mercedes. You do like what I consider to be oversteery cars by comparison. This is stable. It's not quick, no, but it's relatively stable, so I can manage to drive it. Whether I win, lose, whatever, that's largely irrelevant to me. I am expecting, quite frankly, to lose. So we'll just see. We will see. From the lap times people were posting to say this is what they were hitting in practice, I'm going to get demolished. I am going to get absolutely destroyed in this race. So, plenty of space behind and in front. Let's warm up these tyres. Get to the extent of the grip on the tyre, you just can't feel it through this wheel. Not on the settings that stop it juddering when I get to this bit. Which, as you may be able to tell from the camera, hasn't got rid of it entirely. But it's enough, it's controllable. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the M6. I have a little trouble with the 911. I can manage it, but I do tend to bin it more than I would in something a little more stable. It was brilliant until a few updates ago, and then I just started to struggle with it. Dumbass! That's what you call a missed gear shift when you're trying to set up for a hot lap. Good start to the day. That's way too deep and way too late. Oh dear. Off to a fantastic start. Oh, turn, you ungrateful little swine. I've been kind to you. Come on, turn. Nope. You will have to bear with me in the chat. Unfortunately, the pop-out chat, which I would normally use, so I've got it a full screen on my laptop so I can read it easier, isn't working. So I'm trying to read the chat in a little 3-inch bar down the right-hand side. Yes, Danig, in the balancing of the teams and setting up of the new teams, I was asked if I would object to being moved up to pro. Whatever's easiest for balancing the teams. You know, I enjoy a good race, regardless of whether I mean, if I'm still racing side by side on track with the amateurs, which it highly could be, still racing, I'm still enjoying it. Even if my team suffers from my poor points performance, we do have Bembo, so we do have one of the fastest guys on track usually. I mean, you know, one make series. I've not actually seen him because I'm usually too far behind to see how well he's going, but he's usually up front, so I'm hoping he's going to handle the pro points side of things for our team. I just enjoy GT7, even though I'm not particularly good at it, and have lots and lots of online friends, and practically all of my real life friends are faster than me, significantly, in a race. But I can never get them to come and do this because at this time of night they're already packed up at home. They've been out for the evening to a friend's, gone home, sat probably in the bedroom settling down to go to bed because they start at ridiculous o'clock in the morning and I don't. Yes, as strange as that. I mean, you know, I'm not the only freak in Bradford. Yes, I do have a few friends. Not many, but I do have some. I have a very small, but very easily and very well trusted social circle. The kind of people that I would quite literally trust with my life. Gladly put my life in their hands if it came to it, kind of thing. I moved around a lot as a kid, so childhood, school friends, etc. Not really anymore. But there are a group of guys that I met when I first started working. Well, within the first 2 years of me moving back to Bradford and starting to work in Bradford again, and so I've known them at least 25 years. Oops, not supposed to hit the microphone. That probably didn't sound very good. Yeah, don't need a lot of friends. I mean, to be fair, there are only really two I see on any kind of regular basis these days, and that's mostly during the Formula 1 season. We all get together to watch that. on a Sunday. And you know, obviously I have, it's weird, I don't really call them friends as such, but I do have colleagues that care as well, you know, so if I ever needed to speak to someone or I needed to call on someone, I'm sure there are a few that I could rely on in that group as well. Fortunately for my friends, I tend to be quite self-sufficient. Full tank in this, depending on how you run it, 10 to 12, 13 laps. You're running flat out, you're getting 10 laps. Minor fuel saving will get you 11. And fuel quite literally is the defining factor in this car for these races. You can just about, if you're careful, you can two-stop this race, but you might get a bit of a squeaky bum moment going into the pits. But, you know, again, my pace isn't as quick as the other guys, so I'm assuming some of them may be using more fuel than me as well. So we'll see how it pays off. Jack just saying, I'm a few tenths ahead of a pro driver. I mean, you were. Then I took a little over a second out of it. Sorry, mate. Still only 11th. I mean, see, every time I've been on track with Murph, he's been faster than me. I think it may be that he should have been the team pro, not me. He's one of our amateurs. Never mind. We'll see. Just means that, you know, while I'm performing quite poorly in the pro section, he'll be performing better than me in the amateur. Balances out. Behave. Bloody wheel. Half a second off. Yeah. Never get the goddamn bus stop right. I do remember once doing a... I think I got it down to an 8 stop here. Fuel was ×2 with tyre wear at ×2. It was 200 laps. And I used the Honda NSX GT500, which was significantly bad idea. A bit like that corner. So while I should be quick and I should know the track, I didn't really learn anything that day. That car was just very stable, very slow, and it was popular in the early days of radio. Can't even remember what that's from. I think that might be from like an old Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince album. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, that's going to screw that, innit? It wasn't an early Jeff and Fresh Prince. I believe it was Will Smith's second album under the name Will Smith. Not the blue-covered Big Willie style with him all, ah! No, the one with Wild Wild West and New Millennium. Christ, the Millennium. Ego much? Although, I'm sure anybody who's managed to make their way to my channel is probably quite active on various social media feeds and things. Have you seen the recent pictures of whatever goddamn award ceremony it was that Will Smith went to with his youngsters? Well, I say youngsters, I mean they are youngsters. To me they are. Where his son, Jaden, turned up looking resplendent in a very classic black suit, white shirt, black tie, and black castle on his head. I mean, I'm all down for. I'm down for strange and mysterious and weird and wonderful and all the above, but I don't know. And what his daughter was out in. I mean, Victoria's Secret models wear more under what was basically just one coat that she didn't button up when she was jumping up for a piggyback on her dad. Like, just like, oh, what? Why is your teenage or early 20s, whatever age she bloody is, daughter, basically wandering around in underwear? But then, of course, there's the other images of a woman I don't recognise, very attractive woman, in a dress that was, I mean, it was so see-through. I could see the hem right at the bottom. I couldn't see the rest of the dress, and she didn't have anything on underneath it. It was like, I mean, is this even legal? You know, is this not indecent exposure? You know, just basically people going out basically naked. For all intents and purposes, she was naked. She was just stark. I'm not complaining. But by all means, from my perspective, carry on. You do you, boo-boo. As long as you don't mind me watching, I don't care. But surely, you know, I mean, if this is gonna, I mean, was it somewhere where the kids are gonna be seeing this or anything? You know, I'm assuming not. But I mean, it's the kind of thing that I'd expect to see, like porn stars at like some sort of like porn TV industry awards ceremony type thing. I know there is one. And if there is one and you're watching, I'd love to be invited, please. I might not be interested in having sex anymore, but I don't mind watching it. Oh, sorry, the filth. It started. It's been a rough 3 days in the office. I've been having to keep my cool. La 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 la. Yeah. I'm not gripping this wheel like it's the throat of one of my many colleagues. My knuckles are not going white. Ah. Oh shit. There's Drac. Oh, he's run very, very wide and I've followed him. Bye bye. I love it. I'm not going to copy what he just said on his stream, basically because if I try to do it, I will try to do his accent, and then he will want to kill me. Because quite frankly, my attempts at accents, even I'm offended, and I'm the one doing them. Oh dear, this is not fucking good. I am so far down the fucking grid. Ah! I mean, yeah, the woman in the non-existent dress. Don't know who she was. Didn't recognise her. But then, you know, if I don't know what award ceremony it was, but, and if it's modern music, TV, it's like, I don't know you. He is indeed. I'm having a listen. Out of fuel, 10 laps, see? Got to be careful. What am I doing? I haven't got time to put in a hot lap. Oh well. Oh, 10 people watching. I'm not used to this. That's like double. There was 10 people watching, that was 9, but I think that's like double the amount of people I've ever had watching before. I've had 5 before now. I see, now I mentioned it, look. See, what, refueling? No, don't need to do that, let's just do that. Yeah, pretty much. Had I not come into the pits, I would have been on the 11th, but I would have been running out of fuel before I got to the end of it, unfortunately. Right, we will just see. We'll just bit of that. Because, you know, I'm an adult, but there are things these days that adults still do that are very unpopular. And seeing as some of you you youngsters and it will verify your age on YouTube, so you can't get in if it's marked as 18 plus. We'll just cut this camera bit off because I don't want to be promoting this habit to anybody that doesn't already have it. Hi hon, hi fodder boy. Good luck to you too. I believe you're in this, aren't you? Are you in this one with us? No. Oh, a little 10-minute break. Ooh. Oh, well, we know you're not Chaos. I mean, you know, it's like we know Hun's not a youngster, but, you know. I mean, for anybody, you know, we just don't mean it. Has everybody heard the sad news that Hun's lobster pot has been closed due to hygiene reasons? But don't worry, because she's opened up a new little oriental place just a bit further down the street, and their speciality, mwah, gorgeous, cracked black pepper ribs. Oh, just... yeah, you know, everybody, for want of a better way of phrasing it, I thought everybody was familiar with your lobster pot, Hun. Oh dear. Nom nom nom, but yeah, you know, health inspectors have been round and apparently it wasn't as clean as it should be. It wasn't being kept up to. There were things growing, so got shut down, you know. No more, closed for business. Oh, devastating. But gotta love those cracked ribs. Oh, yummy. Right, come on. Where did my slow ass end up? All the way right down there, the fucking near the bottom. Oh shit. 2 seconds off the pace in identical cars. I don't know what you mean. Chaos. Have you got a filthy mind tonight? Are you thinking something you shouldn't be? That was a perfectly innocent comment. Hun is known for wanting lobster if you touch her inappropriately on track. But she's currently not really driving because she's cracked a rib. I don't know what you were thinking, you dirty little pervert. Hold on a minute, give me a second. Now I know what you were thinking, you dirty, filthy. I mean, it is good though, isn't it? Oh dear Lord. I mean, yeah, you say that chaos, but seriously, how many people do you know work in an office have a brick in their bottom drawer? I mean, like a house brick. Because the manager for our team has told me and the other person in the team and everybody around us, all sharp objects must be kept away from us. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's for my safety. No, that's for everybody else's safety. Homicidal doesn't begin to cover the amount of rage that rises with the stupidity in the office. Apologising for what? You don't round here, hun. You see, yeah. I mean, I turned off the age restriction for 18 plus because, you know, like Mercedes needed to get in. Yes. Didn't that used to be an old comedy sketch? I can't remember what the show was now. Fake Welshman. Shadwell. This is my pet Brick. His name is Brick. Christ, really, I'm showing my age to be able to remember that shit. I can't even remember what show it was. Oh dear. I've got a brick for the boy because I'm not allowed any sharp objects, so what else am I going to hurt him with? A spoon? One of these days I will genuinely throw it at somebody. Unashamedly. And as hard as I can. To be fair, we will let you in on the joke. It's not a cheap brick at all. I have dabbled in the years, learning magic and all the theory behind it and the sciences and one thing and another. And my brick is actually called a throwing brick. It is made of like a medium density foam that you can throw, and you can pelt it, but it won't hurt anybody. But they don't know that. So, you know, it's mental games. I do have a spray bottle on my desk called bullshit repellent, which is full of water that I squirt at people, you know. If you're gonna be stupid and annoy me, I'm gonna treat you like an annoying little cat or some shit, you know. Get away, squirt, squirt, fuck off. Or in the summer, in the middle of the sweatbox, spray a bit of water on my face, try and cool down because, oh my god, it's just made of glass. No, Danny, Druid's not calling unhold, but he did send me a copy of her baby photos, and they were cave paintings, so you make up your own mind. on that one. Hun, now you see, now you're going down. I mean, you can for me. You know, again, it's a bit like Team Fist Gear. You know, what you do in your spare time is entirely up to you. You want to squirt people, my dear? You crack on. Again, it's another one of those where I don't mind, as long as I can watch. Have you heard the utter filth? It's the guy that's just gone in there. He disappeared. I swear to God, it was someone in here impersonating me. None of that was me. No, I would never, never be so suggestive or inferring any kind of inappropriate behaviour from Hun. She'd kick the crap out of me, even with a cricked rib. One thing that regularly gets said around the office among females is that they're more of a bloke than I am. They'll kick the shit out of me. This is why I want to turn up the steering wheel. You know, I need a bit of, you know, I need to do all that shit and ow. See, I've tweaked my neck now, bastards. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I mean, you know, we've not even started yet. Right, let's have a bit of a... Whoa, shit, Murph didn't even move. And I wasn't paying attention and haven't set up my tyres. Well done, divot. Oh well, guess we're changing strategy from the initial plan. I'm gonna have to let them both go through. Right. Oh, Yorkshire Tea decal. You bastards. Whoa, someone went deep. Oh shit. That's not a good start, is it? Let's be fair. Okay. Adapt, overcome. Adapt, overcome. On the wrong goddamn tyres! Supposed to be on the fucking mediums at this point. I didn't want to be on the softs. It's a waste. Son of a bitch. Am I doing impressions of Just... I didn't know I could do impressions of Just Hun. I mean, it's the wrong colour, but I've got the hair for it. In fact, her beard's better than mine. See, that's not going well. Need to adjust just a little bit. Yeah, turn one, I kind of re-rendered Sparky, I think, and then AJ was trying to come back on, and I kind of held him up, getting back on track, so I sort of held off a bit, let them both back through. Not good enough, not good enough. Need to do something about that. Okay. That's not right either. Let's twist his arm around, hurt my wrist, but you know. Develop world problems. Oh, and got an email from GT Omega the other day saying that the hybrid cockpit is available for pre-order ahead of new stock coming in March. But once you add a seat to it, can I justify spending what is basically more than the wheel, more than the PlayStation, more than my VR2 headset, nearly as much as my goddamn laptop? Can I justify spending almost that much money on a new rig? I mean, I want to, but yeah, I think Pulio must be struggling with the car. He's just got to be. It really has. Because he should be destroying me. No, for now. I think over the years a high protein diet has destroyed everything on the way out. I don't think anybody could destroy me on the way in if I even let them try. Behave. Just filthy monsters. You're drawing it out in me. It's definitely not my fault that there's so much innuendo and filth. The double entendres are not my fault. I am Raffles the gentleman thug. I would never be so crass. But I will, put you back me into a corner, I'll glass you in the face, motherfucker. He was saying he really wasn't enjoying this car, and I can understand why. Come on, steer. Turn. I was steering. Couldn't feel the limit of where the tyres were gripping on the wheel. It just went further and further and further. I mean, we could blame Justin, couldn't we, for distracting us with her lovely presence in the room. That was creepy, wasn't it? See, yeah, no, I understand. I have this thing at work. People think they're like, "What's wrong? What have I done?" If I'm ever nice to them or about them, I don't do complimentary. I do arsehole comments and sarcasm. That's basically like, in fact, sarcastic and insults are basically like the first levels of friendship with me. Now get off that goddamn brake. There we go. I have to remind myself. Yeah, okay. Not what I wanted to, where I wanted to be or what I wanted to be doing, but I think I can make this work. But now I need to stop chat drifting quite as much. Focus on what I'm actually doing. Preferably without rear-ending them in the bus stop. Yeah, I mean, that's why I like your chaos. I'm a wind-up merchant too. I always have been. I used to torment one of my little cousins when I was in my early teens, just constantly. Just, yeah. Oh my God. It was literally like, here, I'm reading a newspaper article in The Sun this morning. They listed the UK's 10 most gullible people. You came third. Did I really? Will you show me? Kind of Yeah, I was cruel. But, you know, what's that song say about it? Cruel to be kind? I won't sing it. I don't want to scare everybody away. Just yet. We'll save that for later when I'm going to bed. Oh, shit. Cyclical in the mist. No! I think I'm going to have to switch the point of view arrows to a more logical left, right, up, down. Oh, that's fucking shocking. Yeah, dude, sorry, I was trying to stay within the boundaries. I'm not going to penalty that. Shit. Oh, no, you see, no, now the mental images of snail trails and the references to, oh no, it's not Nigel Mann's snail. On's just not wearing any knickers. Sorry, she's gonna. If I ever go to one of these meetings like Roricon or where they're all getting together at Brands Hatch in May and she turns up, she's gonna stab me. She's gonna absolutely kill me. Sorry, but yeah, done. Everybody's a target. I'm all about the equality and everybody's a target. I don't care what majority or minority you're part of. It's something you can't control, like my unending flatulence. Joking. It does stop eventually. You know, fair game. Things you can't control. There are things that are going a bit too far. Even for me. You know, I'm not trying to be nasty, I'm trying to be funny. There's got to be some wit with it. Although... Oh, has it? Oh, for sake. Joy of joys. I will hopefully be back in a second. We'll see if that, or is it going to just break on me now? Altogether. Oh, Nigel Mann's snail was right there. I may have squeezed him a bit much and hurt myself in the process actually there. But this is because it looks like my camera has gone and all broken itself. So we are trying to resume normal service whilst driving. Not the easiest thing to do with a touchpad on a laptop. That may have solved it. Oh, that fuels a bit. Yeah, okay. No, that's not chat drift, that's me reaching for YouTube to see if my camera's working again. Yeah, it's done this before. I have to basically completely remove the camera and reinstall the drivers, and it fixes it for a while. I've not found a reason for it looking online. No warnings. You get scared like everybody else. was wide. But we can go side by side. Lovely jubbly. Oh, way up. Trying accents, you see. That don't work. Come on, turn. Just keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. I need that goddamn. Whoa, Nelly! Jesus wept. It's fine, it's fine. Nigel was checking my prostate for me, making sure there was no lumps or bumps. I mean, there are lumps and bumps now, but it's all good. You know, he was doing me a solid, giving me a health check by sticking his nose straight up my exhaust pipe. Come on, just hold. Oh, thank you, AJ. Sorry, Adge. Get told off if I get his name wrong. Right, invisible wall time, invisible wall time. Oh, it's gone. Mother. And there's people there, so I can't just spin it. Come on. Oh, shit, he's gone the wrong way too. Yeah, I'm trying to fucking... Yeah. Oh, it's all gone tits up now. It's all gone horribly wrong. And Drac was worried about being at his own on the back. At the back on his own. Oh, nothing wrong with a bit of Inuit. I mean... what you've got to remember is at the moment... I've not been drinking, so... It's innuendo and not just straight out saying it. I am trying to keep myself, you know. No, that's face down, arsehole. I couldn't help myself there, could I really? Just straight in with it, no messing about. Ooh, I wish you'd say that. Grab me hand, put me away where... I think that was something to do with horse riding. Definitely wasn't about sex. Right, can I peel? Pulling off that without crashing? No. Son of a bitch! Low hanging fruit. The only ones you can reach at my age. And you know, I'm a gamer. See a target, shoot for it. Although they are cracking down on firearms now, so I have had to come up with more ingenious ways to deal with my people in life. I'm not a psycho. Pretty sure I will be more accurately described as a sociopath. Time We'll no doubt tell. If I ever turn up in the newspapers doing a shaggy, wasn't me. Yeah, there ain't a person alive gonna go, I believe him. Everybody who knows me is gonna be like, well, yeah, I can believe that. Oh, eased off too early, like a dick. Or I believe, as the clinical term is, I had erectile dysfunction. What? Who's got a dead man's dinghy? Bricks are the weapon of choice for intimidation tactics, Chaos. It's not the same thing. That's bold public statements to make sure people are paying attention. That's not what, as the name of the TV show is, that's not what we do in the shadows. I'm always there lurking. I have very good binoculars. The lady 2 doors up knows I have very good binoculars, and she or at least if her mood on her OnlyFans account over this past week has been anything to go by. I expect it will get worse when she finds out about the OnlyFans account, but I don't know, we'll see. She might not. She's not found my wire so far. I mean, that wire. Whoa! I was found with what? Where? Strangely enough, you might like this, you might not. Back in day, and when I say back in day, I mean PlayStation 4 era, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. And myself and many friends were playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and enjoying it very much. And in one of the random encounters, you can stumble across a group of clansmen burning a cross. I took a video capture of this, sent it to my friends, and someone sent it back saying, just an average Friday evening in your front garden, that, isn't it? That you cheeky son of a... But yes, you know, people do. Must have met me, it's like, I mean, is he the Antichrist? We don't know, he was born about the right time. He would have come of age around the year 2000. Oh, the storyline. The storyline to Red Dead. Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Loved it. But yes, thankfully, the reference to me and having a burning cross in my front garden was more to do with the assumption that I am an old, dusty vampire. and I will elaborate on that. So, not so much me being a clansman and holding the meetings in my front garden. It was more to do with me being a bloodsucker and crosses tend to burst into flames around me. And the reason it's a dusty vampire, we figured out there are multiple types. You watch them in films, and when they die, you know, there are some that are in Blade and, you know, pop and juicy, squirty everywhere. Then you've got the classic, you know, stake through the heart and up in flames. And then you've got the ones that just crumble to dust because they're all just old and dried out. That's me. I'm the dusty type of vampire, apparently. And this obviously all stems from the fact that I have, you know, I rarely open my curtains, I rarely go out in the sun. I used to have a habit of, especially on the weekend, sleeping all day and gaming all night and binning it into a wall because, you know, why not? Just perfect timing. Da-de-da. Yes, I had many encounters with the clan and things on that game. I did do 2 playthroughs and get 100%. It was a fine game, there is no doubt. I am really hoping that their storytelling skills have remained when GTA comes shortly. And, well, yeah, within the next year or so, innit? Yeah, I'm in a shocker. Turn, you absolute beast. Yeah, I've said it 2, 3 times where it's just unsettled coming out of a corner. Or where I have to just slightly fight the steering wheel. But, you know, we shall see. There is a plan supposed to be in place. I'm just not doing very well with it. I think I may have to... Yeah, I basically got the start all wrong to begin with. That's never good. Right. Oh, hexing me. Are you calling Hun a witch now? Oh, I mean, I suppose, you know, in the world of druids, many women were witches. I mean, it could have been worse. Could have started with a different letter. But we won't go down that route. Because we genuinely find Hun quite entertaining, and we don't want her banning us. With the whole, nope, you two out, you filthy. Especially considering, if there isn't, I mean, again, it's one of those where, if you're in here watching this, you tend to know who Hun is, and you will already know about tomorrow night. But if you don't, there's a Hun's doing a race tomorrow night. Although I don't know if it's like being live streamed or being turned into a video. Yeah, it's one of those. It's like, yeah, just the weight, sheer gravity of what I've said. It's like, please don't kill me. I would never suck up. You'd at least have to buy me a pie and a pint first. I don't sell out anywhere near that cheap. Oh. Oh dear. Hun's making a video with 15 men tomorrow. That's the real reason Hun's lobster pot was closed. It's not about current hygiene issues, it's about future ones. Oh dear God. To be fair, considering the cars we are in tomorrow and the lap times people have been setting, I will probably have to settle for an evening of chasing Hun down and watching her wiggle her behind in front of me occasionally. I'm not quick in that car. It's a bit unstable for me. But you know, I'm sure there are worse views in the world than Hun's rear end. Mine, for example. Although my liveries don't imitate real life, so there's no scars on the back of my cars. But enough about the time I got kicked out of bed in my teens and landed on a glass. Me being the absolute trooper, I say absolute trooper, absolute goddamn fool that I was back then, I decided the best way to combat this issue was to continue with my plans for the day. So I nipped into the bathroom with a pair of tweezers, pulled out all the any little bits that were in there, grabbed a tea towel, folded it up so that it just fit over my bum cheek, pulled on my boxers over the top, jumped in the car and drove for an hour to my grandmother's. With the girlfriend that had just kicked me out of bed, feeling absolutely awful about the whole incident because it was her glass of water that I landed on. She'd forgotten she'd got up for a drink in the night. I mean, thankfully this is back in the days when, you know, I had a piercing that didn't quite go very well, and kept getting repeatedly infected, so I decided one night it was annoying me so much while doing the ironing. Yes, that's right, I am a man that irons his clothes. You may or may not be able to see, but there is actually an iron on a shelf just over that shoulder up there, or the top of it at least, above a screen. I was ironing and I kept clipping the piercing with my arm. It was just too annoying, so I decided Vodka, vodka, vodka. Vodka in a glass. Vodka, vodka, vodka. Ah! Grit your teeth. Stanley knife. Out it comes. Bit more vodka. Sting, sting, sting. Press it together. Plaster over the top. I mean, in ye olden days you may have been right. It would have been to do with a type of metal, because it would have been an iron that would have been heated maybe over a fire or something. These days we have ceramic non-stick plates and steam. It's wonderful stuff. Make creases disappear. And when you live where I live, you don't hang your clothes out on a washing line, you put them in a tumble dryer. Unless you want to walk around naked most of your life. I live in a wonderful area. I also live on a crossroads of a main road with links to two separate housing estates on the side roads. It is a common spot, shall we say, for local dealers to quickly pull up, meet their clientele, have them lean in the window, make an exchange, and spin round and drive off with multiple avenues of escape should the old busies turn up. Not that I recognise the same licence plates over and over again, nor recognise any of the drug users or anything. Stop it, just standing in, just there outside my house, waiting for the dealers to turn up. Don't see it. Not ever. Thankfully, the ages of their clientele don't seem to be getting any younger. So it's just their existing customers getting older. Can live with that. They're not hooking any new fish. I don't see school kids leaning in or anything like that. And before you start, no, I don't live that close to a school, but I do live in between two. I think I live in between two. I'm not entirely sure. Might just be that I live close to one and there's a daycare centre or some crap behind my house. I don't know. Stupid! Not paying attention. That was 100% a dumbass mistake on my part. And that is 100% a lovely pint and a half. Stop wobbling, you bitch. Talking to the wheel, not the car. And I would never say that to Hunk can wobble as much as she likes, because I can't see it. Although if she ever wants to do it on camera, I'll watch. So, you know, you do you. I don't find it offensive. I once got told off by an ex, back in the early days of smartphones, for taking a picture of her and making bits wobble. She was not impressed. She was less impressed that I also did it to pictures of the women from the office and pictures of her friends off of Facebook. I mean, this was after she'd stopped laughing at it, but, you know. We eventually got onto the one of her, and then she was no longer laughing. She didn't mind it when it was me making the belly of the woman at work wobble and oh shit. Come on. How much? Half second, second? Yeah. Bitch! Just. And she didn't mind it, yeah, when I, back to the story. She didn't mind it when I made the her friend's ass wobble all over the place. But when I made my missus's boobs wobble, she was like, no, 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 not happy. But, you know, I was juvenile. What the fuck am I talking about? I did start the story with, it was the early days of smartphones. Was I fucking juvenile? I was in my fucking 30s. Oh. Me and her only got together just before she turned 30. In fact, yeah, it might have been like a month before she turned 30 and another 3 before I did. And I'd not bought that phone yet when I met her. This just has not gone according to plan. Should have been on the mediums for the first stint. And then pushing second and third. Said I've had to do a mediocre second stint. And the goddamn fuel tank is terrible. It's just horrific. It's tiny. Any smaller, it would be my penis. Like a half-eaten Tic Tac. No, not in the nursing. Nanny! They're being mean to me saying I'm in a nursing home. Bastards. Right, you swine, she'll tell matron now, you're all in trouble. Right. See if we can pull some of this back. Not with braking like that, you won't, you fucking idiot. Better on the brakes, but not as good on the throttle. That was just wrong. Oh, keep turning, you bitch. I never even thought to check. Oh no, that's fine. Whew! Getting all confused, pressing wrong buttons at the wrong time, stuffing my own race up because, hello, it's me. It's what I do. The view from the back of the pack. We're one of the slowest guys on the chuffing track. Oh shit! Nothing I could do to get out of his way. Trying to get through clean, it didn't work. Sorry, Roger. I owe you a new bumper, mate. Wow, that toe. Too early on the gasoline. What the fuck are you doing, you muppet? Oh, that's all kinds of wrong as well. Can we just do that a little bit? Yeah, we can. Good stuff. There's an apex over there, I just, yeah, decided not to bother with it. You don't need to hit the apexes, do you, to be fast? Well, maybe you do when you're a minute and 22 behind, dear Lord. Finn. Damn! This is not looking good, people. There's an apex over there still, somewhere. It's a good job I enjoy playing this game, because, yeah. At this point in time, I'm trying to maintain 14th. Pro speed! Oh God, I am so not a pro. I hope Murphy's doing well up there, and Stevie, because well, I can't see Bembo either, so he's not in the top 4. Ooh. This could be problematic, and that could be very late. Very, very late. Shit. Fucking... It's just not going particularly well. Oh shit. Don't look at the screen when there's a wall next to you. Well, sorry track. There was a bit of wall groping. I failed you, my friend. Couldn't manage a race without groping something. There has been, as Hun would say, inappropriate touching of other cars, but that was inappropriate touching of a wall. Wasn't even nose first, just decided to just drift slightly wide into it. There's Stevie in 11th. Not that I'm going to catch him. I'm not even going to catch Matt at this rate. Just no chance. Unless they've got to pit again. We will, I mean, I'm not giving up, because you never know. People can make mistakes. A little bit of battling between all the pros up front could cause an accident, and then that accident could mean that I catch one of them, maybe. It's highly unlikely. They are, generally speaking, far too skilled. Damn sight more skilled than me to be doing silly stuff like that, but yeah, I'm sorry. Just glancing at the Daytona road course track map, sorry, it reminds me of like an ultrasound of a fetus. I don't know why. Come on, keep turning. Oh, it is so goddamn understeery. I mean, yes, I suppose maybe it means that I'm going in too quick, but trying to come out too quick. I get that, but come on, I want to put my right foot down. I'm an old man, my hips hurt. Oh, shit. It's cooled down now. Turning my fan off, that's all. Go about your business, people. I definitely wasn't. That's definitely not a remote control for any kind of inserted vibrating implement. I'm definitely not sat here getting my jollies off. La 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 la. No, I did genuinely just turn the fan off. Honest, governor. Christ. Can you imagine if I did? If I was having some sort of inserted vibrating object and it was powered from the mains with my remote plug switches. Ah! Dear Lord. Why do you need that much power? Is that why my teeth are loose these days? Oh. Behave. Just behave, animals. Filthy. Disgusting. Disgraceful. So, unfortunately, kind of just, yeah, didn't go well early on. Was on the wrong tyres. Had to reevaluate my strategy. Got it a little bit wrong, and I'm just way off the pace anyway. Come on. Oh, come on. Well, viewers, I'm treating you just like I've treated every girlfriend I've ever had. Disappointment. Just huge swathes of disappointment, and oh, it could have been so much better. Yep, if someone else was at the wheel. But, you know, pick me to drive, this is what you get. Don't complain about the size of the organ when you didn't tell him he was playing Westminster Cathedral. Sorry. I'll just behave. Oh, you dick! That wasn't so much a grope of the wall as an all-out assault. No, stay calm. Keep going. Oh, come on. Really? You son of a bitch. Come on, that's just the limit of the tyres and you just can't feel it through the wheel. Arrgh! I think I may need a little bit of instant gratification after this race. Behave yourselves. I'm talking about grabbing a bit of chocolate. Bit of a sugar high. That's just comical. Oh. 7.7. And I'm not even running Bembo's over 7 setup. It's the only way it would have just, yeah. Oh dear. I seem to have gone slightly lightheaded briefly. That laugh was a little bit much. Well, you know, give it up with the blue. Seriously, PD, reduce the distance of the blue flags. Just because they're not close enough to be within passing distance, man, and it's just annoying. I mean, is he even getting any slip there? I don't know. Oh, yellow flag. Yellow flag. I mean, not enough for me to... And... has to be said, an underwhelming performance from me there. Bembo and Murph, 6th and 7th. See, I'm thinking they should have been the pros, but it is what it is. 12th. Started and finished in the same spot. I suppose can't be too unhappy at maintaining my position. I need to practice and get better. Obviously. That was a fun race. After my poor performance, I thought, do I save the replay? I am running short on space, actually, so I don't think I will. Oh dear. Yes, unfortunately, Druid. It's a very disappointing showing. That is what she said, unfortunately. It has been said many times. I could make it creepy and say it was my mother saying it, but you know. I think Julio dropped out right at the end. Yeah. He really struggling with the car. I have no idea. What the hell? There we go. Oh, I can really scare y'all now. Really scare y'all now. Boo. How was that for scary? Oh dear. So that was an hour's race. I wouldn't call that long. It was a little arduous. I made more than enough mistakes. more than enough mistakes. Hopefully, I'm getting them out of the way nice and early in the season, and hopefully, I can improve later in the season. That's what I did last season. I didn't start out well, but I got there in the end in a slightly better car than my competitors. Have a quick look because I don't actually know. I believe it was Finn. I believe it was Finn that won. I will generally have to check. Oh, it looks like Pulio fought his way back up. Yeah, Finn won. Looks like Pulio got his way back up to fourth and then possibly ran out of fuel. Ay, 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 ay. Let's have a look. Got back to fourth, then ran out of fuel last lap. Oh, unlucky. Ended up 15th. So it is looking like, because I got caught out of not being in a DRS train, that severely hampered overall pace. Looking at what people are saying, which would make sense. Anyway, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so next week's Red Bull Ring. I do like Red Bull Ring. Watkins Glen. Okay, Monza, Brands Hatch. Love me a bit of Brands Hatch, but this car might be a bit understeery for that, I think. Spa is just Spa. Nürburgring. Fortunately, it's the Grand Prix circuit. It's quite nice. Might be a bit awkward in this. A little bit understeery for that, maybe. Autopolis, Suzuka, Interlagos. Okay, yeah. I definitely need to be putting in some practice on some of these. A lot of these, because really don't want to be letting the team down. Which, I just did. Just did big time. Not good. Yeah, I mean, pre-season, 11th and 9th. At Grand Valley and Mount Panorama. Gained 3 in the first, lost a place in the second. I'm not. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The last season didn't start, but I'm not a quitter. Definitely not a quitter. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to bloody do it. And I'm going to do this season. So we will see how it goes. Yes. Anyway, people, thank you very much to everybody who came along and joined and chatted with me. I do need to find out why the hell the live chat in YouTube isn't working as a pop out. Oh, I've got just noticed that little tuft of air sticking out at the front of my headset, which, quite frankly, I don't need at the moment because there's no game audio to be listening to. And the microphone's there. yeah, chaos. It'd be good to have you in the races as well. I think you're on the reserve list, aren't you? So, certainly, last season, I think pretty much every race we had at least one, if not two, reserves in the seat. So, there's definitely chances there. Anyway, what time are we on? 10 past 10. Oh, I suppose I ought to then rearrange all this, wire that back up, ready for work tomorrow. Because I've got to work. I get to work from home tomorrow again. Yay! No rushing about through rush hour traffic to get across the city to get home and get set up and move all that shit from this position, so I can put this here, and then now that we're finished, we get to move this out of here, move all that shit back to there. Rearrange the living room before and after every session of racing. Love